Hey everybody, you already know what it is. It's your girl Shy. Hey Shy Dog, we are back with another video, you guys. Hey y'all. So this episode is gonna be really good because y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I started a whole series on YouTube and only did the first episode. I don't know what that was about because your girl been through a lot, and trust me, a story time. I'll probably go live or something like that because the story time is on the way, y'all. Because y'all need to hear what's been going on with my life, what I've been dealing with, basically. But for this episode, I am super excited to keep the ball rolling as far as bloom with me, you guys, bloom with me. So today's topic is about blooming, of course, and yeah, it's time to bloom again. The stuff that we went through, yes, the gloomy season that we had, that's done away with. It's time to get the ball rolling. So before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel, and also put on that post notification bell so that way you are notified every time I upload a video just like this one, because I will. I promise you I will. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go. So first things first, just a reminder of why I want to do YouTube in the first place, because it makes no sense to get on this camera if you don't have like a goal in mind, you don't have like a plan. So your girl wanted to do YouTube for one simple reason: to show my personality, to show another version of myself I really don't get to show in like the real world, just to have fun with it. Because yes, you can get monetized, yes, you can gain popularity and stuff like that, but it's also about having fun. Why pick up a hobby if you're not going to have fun with it? So content creating has been my hobby for the past 4 years. Yes, your girl has been doing YouTube for 4 years, you guys, and of course a celebration is on the way, period. But yeah, like, YouTube has been my baby. Yes, I've been neglecting it the past few weeks or so, but it's been my baby. I love you guys, I love my viewers, I love my comments, I love my engagement. But yeah, it's only gonna go up from here, period. It's only gonna go up from here. But yeah, I wanted to do YouTube just to show another version of myself I haven't really shown before, to have fun, to be able to do something creative, do something fun, and to build something that I can proudly say is mine. All right, so Sha, why did you become inconsistent in the first place? Like, where you been at, girl? So first of all, your girl has been going through, I don't even know if you even call it like not a working depression, but like, you can be active and still doing your norm, but like behind closed doors, you're crying all the time, you're really down all the time. Your girl has been going through it. Nobody really knew what was going on besides certain people. Like, your girl has been really going through it, mentally, emotionally, not really sure about her life, not really sure about her choices. And it's been a lot. It's really been a lot, but I'm grateful to say that I am back. Okay, I am back, with the help of God, with the help of my crew, my community, with those that love me and I love them, my core group, the help of them and God, I'm able to get back up again, because that's what it's about. Yes, we're going to hit our head. Yes, we're going to have some down moments, but it's all about, the bounce back. As far as my YouTube channel, that's going to be another video I'm going to do. I'm going to, explain to you guys my YouTube bounce back plan. So that video is on the way, so look out for that as well. So yeah, so on top of like going through all of that, I had death in my family. My grandfather passed, you guys. So yeah, it's been really tough for my family, just trying to navigate life without him. Yes, it's been rough. And I might do like a separate video regarding that. But yeah, it's really been a lot with my family. It's been a lot emotionally, mentally, physically. Haven't really been myself. Ladies, we go through a lot with our bodies. Okay, we go through a lot. And for ladies like me that deal with like hormonal issues, like PCOS stuff, and I don't even think I even shared it on my channel. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we gotta catch up. Because I don't even think I did a video on PCOS. The girl has symptoms, but I never got really like fully tested. My doctors have been saying that in the past, but to get like clarity as far as that, I have an upcoming appointment. So you guys are gonna go with me to that appointment. I'm gonna give y'all all the juice, all the tea, as far as like what's going on with my body, just trying to like navigate it all. You guys are gonna go with me. This journey is not easy. Trying to, manage your weight, trying to manage your eating habits, your blood pressure, all that stuff. Listen, it's a lot. The girl has been in the hospital before, and I did like a emergency room kind of story time on my channel before. If you haven't seen that, go back, because yeah, it's been a lot. That whole experience was crazy. But yeah, I'm only 25, y'all, so dealing with a lot with your body at such a young age, it can really have an effect on you, like mentally, emotionally. It can be a lot, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you, but I try to kind of manage it all. Of course, pray, ask God to kind of like calm my nerves, calm my stress levels, because your girl been stressing, okay? Like really bad, not really sure about my choices as far as school, as far as my job. No, my job is good, but like, do I belong there? Second guessing everything that God pretty much blessed me with. Like, do I deserve it? Do I deserve more? Like, what is it that I'm trying to get to? Like, I'm not really sure what my end goal is. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, but it's normal, being in your 20s, not really sure where your life is going to be headed, but of course we can ask God. He's going to give us the tools we need to kind of really like plan better, financially plan better, just plan our lives better and not just be out here just, staring into the abyss or just out here just doing absolutely nothing. Just have a plan for your life. So yeah, I was kind of like stuck in that area, not really sure what I want to do with my life. I think I had a plan. Well, I know I had a plan, but I think because of what I was going through mentally, emotionally, and all that darkness I was going through, it kind of caused me to second guess everything. So yeah, that's what I pretty much been dealing with. And because of all that, I've been inconsistent with my YouTube. I post every now and then instead of doing like a consistent routine like how I've been doing or how I hope to do. I've been very inconsistent with my channel, with you guys, and I do apologize because I shouldn't let what I'm going through to affect my, my viewers, my channel, my baby. Like, I don't want to neglect what I have going on because of what I'm going through. Like, take my break, do what I gotta do, and then boom, I'm right back on that train. And that's what I did not do, but I definitely regret doing it because, instead of playing catch up, I probably should have been more consistent. So yeah, today's a new day. All is not lost, okay? As you guys can see, I'm back on your TV screens and on your phones and everything else. I'm going to be posting more often. I definitely have to create some type of like schedule as far as editing, because editing takes the majority of my time, you guys. The majority of my time. But like, just planning everything out, that's what helps. That's what helps you regulate and not be so stressed like, oh my god, I gotta edit this, I gotta post that. And then because I'm also on the media team at my church, it's a lot of editing that goes on in my life, editing, posting, just making sure everything is really good. One thing about me, I am a perfectionist, okay? I am a perfectionist. I don't want to just upload any old thing or just do whatever. I want to make sure things are right. So it's all about growing, growing in the sense of like, I don't have to have things perfect all the time. Like, it's okay to start small and work your way up. Everything don't have to be like spot on and like perfect, like how you may want. Yes, things may happen. Yes, things may not be what you think they should be, but listen, life lessons, right? Life lessons. Okay, so now that we're in a new season, what does this season mean to me? Child, what does this new season, this Bloom With Me season, growth, elevation, development, rebranding, what does this season mean to me? To me, it means one thing: to be aligned again, aligned with not only the plans that I have for my life, but to be aligned with the plan that God has for my life, because I can plan all day like, ooh, I want to make this amount of money, I want to have this career, drive this car, have this house. I can do all the planning, but if it don't align with what God has for me, then what am I really doing for real? So like, this whole growth season I'm in, like this whole waiting season, that series I have on my YouTube is coming back. So more episodes with that as well. But yeah, like the Godwin series, yeah. Growth, development, rebranding, all that stuff, it just means to be aligned again. That's just where I'm at, because I've been so off track these past few weeks. I could really say these past few months for real, but like I just been so off track. But like with the help of God, I can regulate myself again, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, just be aligned. I've been so off track. I just been stressing out, crying all the time, worrying all the time. It's been a lot. But like, this journey right here is really teaching me how to not only wait on God and to be patient in the process. It's also teaching me that, listen, it is okay for change. It is okay for things not to be perfect. It is okay to start again. I'm 25. Listen, most of my friends already done graduated college. They having careers. They're having, they're doing well in their life. And sometimes I feel like I'm behind. Like I'm missing something. Yes, I'm in school, almost done. But it's like, sometimes I feel like I'm being left behind. But like, everything happens for a reason. Okay, it happens in God's timing, and with the help of God, you can kind of like understand that better, So yeah, like this season is all about being aligned for me. Just, Bloom With Me is definitely going to teach me, and I hope it teaches you guys as well to be aligned. Like, it's okay to start over. If you want to rebrand yourself, rebrand your look, okay? Rebrand just your mindset, just change your mindset overall. You know, to have another perspective of life, that's a beautiful thing. That's a huge accomplishment, to be able to think about life in a whole different way. That's bomb. That is so bomb. Okay, so you guys, I want to choose, if I could choose anything besides being perfect, because we don't want to be a perfectionist to where it's ruling our lives. Like, it's okay to want things a certain way, but we don't want to be, just on top of it all the time. So like, for me, this journey is teaching me how to slow down and to just build, like, be consistent. Choose consistency over perfection. You have to, because what's the point in having things perfect all the time when we're not even going to be consistent in it in the first place? It takes dedication, it takes perseverance to be a YouTuber. Okay, it takes perseverance. We're not going to get the huge numbers that we may want and desire right away, but like, if we keep working at that thing, we keep putting out bomb content that people want to hear, people want to hold on to, best believe, I'm telling you, those numbers will skyrocket. And that's what I hope for me as well as y'all. Like, if y'all want to eventually start your own channels, grow your own platforms, even if it's not YouTube, if it's Instagram, if it's TikTok, whatever it is, right? Just have a plan, but also learn to breathe. Okay, learn to breathe, because content created, it can be stressful if you let it. The thing is, you cannot let that happen. You cannot let it rule your life, and you cannot cause yourself to be like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. Now, don't do that, because that's what I was doing. If I can be honest, that's what I was doing the past few weeks. I can really say months for real, because it's been a lot. It really has. I really thank God that now I see things clearly now. Like, I was crying about certain things, over situations, dealing with certain people, or dealing with certain things I knew I shouldn't be entangled with. It's another video as well, okay? But yeah, I was really I found myself attached to the wrong things, attached to the wrong people. I found myself in a dark spot mentally, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Okay, it was really rough for your girl, rough. But with resources, if you have to go to therapy, do that. That's one thing I didn't do though. But I did talk to reliable sources, so I guess I can say I had therapy, but not the professional therapy. But go to therapy, go to your counseling sessions. I think I'm gonna sign up for something soon. But yeah, definitely do that, because it's important to make sure you're okay up here. You can be on camera, hey guys, welcome to my channel. You can do all that, but if you're not regulated, if you're not okay up here, you wasting your time, girl. You wasting your time. You are wasting your time. So make sure you're good. One thing that I want you guys to learn about me is that every day I'm striving to be better than what I was before. Every day I am striving to bloom again. Flowers, it takes a long time for a flower to grow, and that's what I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see yourselves as flowers, My fault, Jack. My phone did die. But yeah, like I was saying, I want you guys to see yourselves as flowers. Like, you plant the seed, you do what you have to do to make sure that everything you are planting is going to grow eventually. You're putting in the work and all that stuff. And that's what I hope this whole entire series on my channel do for you. Like, I want you guys to be able to grow in a whole different way, see yourselves in a different way. With this series, with the Bloom With Me series, I want you guys to see this as a journey, because this is a journey for me. It's going to be a journey, and I hope this encourages y'all to start your own journey and your own personal growth process, because we all deserve it. We all deserve to unlock those very things that we feel like is dormant in our lives. So going through a personal growth journey type thing, it will definitely do that for sure. So before I conclude this video, I want to ask you guys a quick question. So what area in your life do you feel like you need to grow in? And I want you guys to be raw and honest. Drop that in the comments. What area in your life are you choosing to grow in? For me, it's going to be a mix of a few things, not only my confidence, but also the self-sabotaging that I always find myself doing. I'm gonna stop that altogether, because I now realize, Shy, you're really holding yourself back. You are gifted, you are talented, you are smart, you are capable of doing everything you set your mind to do, but you can't allow negativity to cause you to not achieve your goals. So me being in my own way, yeah, we done with that. we done with that. I think sometimes we can be in our own way and then don't even realize it. But like the more we put in the work, the more we see like literally, you know, we are in our own way. The more we see that we are our own stumbling block, we can be our own stumbling block sometimes. I think that's when we begin the whole growth process of like, you know, learning how to not do that. Because if you're in your own way, you're not going to be able to see the level you could possibly be. You know, you don't know how high you can go if you just shut your stuff down, you shut your dreams down, you just spew all this negativity, you just rain on your own parade in a negative way. I think it's a horrible feeling. It's horrible to even do in the first place. And I think, you know, with series like Bloom With Me and like other positive and uplifting series that not only myself but other creators may put out, I will hope that you guys hold on to it as we're learning different things through the Bloom With Me series and like other series that I'm gonna drop and other series that other creators may drop. I hope you guys learn that. Like, listen, these are really good gems that we can hold on to because we all can grow up in one way or another. So for me, it's going to be my confidence. You know, my confidence, it can be up and down, up and down, up and down a lot of the time, but like definitely like the self-sabotaging that I find myself doing a lot of, like just holding myself back, not really confident in my gifts and in my calling and in my talent, just not really sure where I belong, just not really affirming myself like how I should be doing on a daily basis. That's going to stop. I need to pour into myself. Before I can pour into y'all, I gotta pour into me, because how can I constantly like put out good stuff without giving myself that same, you know, encouragement too? Like, Shy, you got this. It's the same thing. You can't encourage your family, your friends, your significant other, whoever, if you're not even going to pour into you. It's the same type thing. So yeah, so like for this season of the series, season 1 is basically going to be called New Beginnings. New Beginnings. We're going to be starting fresh. We're going to have a new mindset, a fresh mindset. We are going to give ourselves grace. We're not going to beat up ourselves because the checklist that we made for ourselves of like things that we want to get done, we may not have done it, or we may not have gotten to every single thing. We're going to throw that whole thing away. We're going to start fresh, start new. We are going to have a big smile on our face. We're going to walk in confidence, walk in freedom, and not be afraid to really grow and develop and see where life can take us if we open up ourselves fully to the possibility of change. Sometimes change can be scary. Change can be really scary. But just the confidence and knowing that, listen, God got me. I don't got to sweat. I don't got to worry. I can just walk on my head held high and just do whatever I'm called to do and do everything that I want to do for my life. You know, whatever it is, like whatever it is you feel like you deserve in your life, I hope you guys have the confidence to really drive that thing, because we all deserve that. We all do. So yeah, you guys, it's time to bloom again. It's time to kind of, I don't even know what you even call it, like to get a little refreshed. Just refresh ourselves a little bit. It's time to bloom again. It's time to dust off those dreams that we kind of like put away, those goals that we never really looked at again, like in January when we made the, you know, New Year's resolution type list and like the different goals and stuff that we want to have for ourselves, but we haven't looked at it since January. Now I'm talking to myself too, because there's a few things I haven't really looked at since January, which is crazy. But listen, we are going to start knocking those things down. We are going to really pour into ourselves more. I think that's what I really want to focus on, you know, just pouring into myself more. Before I can pour into others, I gotta pour into me. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Bloom With Me series. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys learned. Come on, okay. I hope you guys learned so much from this episode right here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Thank you for loving on me as I love on y'all, and we will see each other in the next video, y'all. Mwah. Peace out.